Gewehr 98 has three variants: the infantry, marksman and sniper. Out of the three, the sniper is best suited for the role of this weapon and its stats. The infantry variant is for obviously close range engagements. The marksman is for medium range and bridges the gap between the other two variants. And then finally, the sniper is one of the best, if not the best, sniper rifle for long range engagements in Battlefield 1. This is due to it having one of the highest bullet velocities compared to any other sniper rifle, which allows each shot to cover the distance to target quickly. Since both the marksman and sniper variants come with a scope, I just wanted to quickly compare the two so you're not confused on which one to pick. The marksman has the lower zoom option, so it's 1.5 times, 2 times, 3 times and 4 times, but you can hold your breath longer when scoped. Whereas the sniper variant comes with a higher zoom options, such as the 5 times, 6 times, 8 times and 10 times, and you get access to the bipod. The marksman also has better handling when you're not prone compared to the sniper. This is obviously because it doesn't come with the bipod option. So if you want to do any long range engagements of sniping, the sniper variant may be the one you want to pick. To unlock the Gewehr 98 and all its variants, it costs 200 war bonds each. The infantry variant is unlocked at Recon Rank 2, and the marksman and sniper are unlocked at Recon Rank 3. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the stats, so I'm just going to cover some of the important ones. All three variants have the same sweet spot, and that's between 80 to 130 meters. For those who don't know what a sweet spot is, I'll just quickly cover it. The majority of single action rifles for the scout class make use of this mechanic, and it allows the rifle to deal 100 or more damage when hitting the body of the target within that specific range. Outside of this specific range, the Gewehr does 80 damage unless it's a headshot. It also has 50 rounds per minute, which puts it on the slower end compared to other sniper rifles, but like I've mentioned throughout this video, it counteracts this, with its ability to be effective at longer ranges. I've also removed the bayonet, as it affects how quickly you can raise a weapon to the ready fire position. So without the bayonet, it takes 250 milliseconds. With the bayonet, it's 625 milliseconds. You may want to use it though as another option for close range. However, I prefer just swapping to my secondary. Say I get a shot off and it doesn't kill the enemy, but it's damaged them, then normally the pistol takes 1 to 2 bullets max. I'm just going to cover quickly some tips for this weapon, like when it should be used, how it should be used, and what to think of. Due to the Gewehr's low RPM but excellent velocity, it's best used to engage enemies at distance, such as from cover and in an overwatch kind of style, where you can use it to deny enemies access to certain areas, whether that's an objective or a key area of the map or choke point. With all snipers, try not to go tunnel vision, such as when you sort of just get locked in aiming down your scope or at a very specific point and kind of lose focus of your surroundings. That can lead to you getting either outflanked by enemy players, like snuck up on, killed, that kind of thing, and leave you caught out and essentially not having the best, putting yourself in a position where you're on the back foot. And such as, like, say obviously you're sniping in this situation, you get outflanked, all of a sudden the guy with the assault rifle or SMG now has an upper hand against you, as it's more within that, as he's got the better weapons for that sort of close range engagement. Use the sniper in a supporting role to cover teammates, whether that's defending or attacking an objective, and spotting enemies. Now, you don't have to be at the back of the map or out of the fight. Just, say you got SMGs and assault rifle players, and shotgun players. You want to kind of be just behind them. So those guys are kind of going in corner to corner, doorway to doorway, alley to alley, and clearing out those guys, and you're able just to pick the enemies off behind them that are coming back to the fight from spawning at the objective and coming back into the fight. As with any sniper, you need to remember the sniper glint. This happens to any sniper that has a scope, and people can spot this. It's basically looking at the sun, pretty much. It's a big sort of white glint that comes off your scope when you aim down it, and you can spot it from quite far away. And then what happens is people can spot you, and then you end up getting counter-sniped or bombed by planes or shot at by tanks. So you want to make sure you're not kind of aiming down, only aim down sight when you need to. Say you've spotted an enemy, aim down sight, quickly take the shot before somebody can spot you and start, returning fire at you. Say you found a good area to sort of post up in and provide some overwatch, or just a good spot to kind of get a few shots off. Make sure you do only get a few shots off and then relocate as in Battlefield I found people are always looking for revenge, and say you don't actually kill someone and just injure them, then they might be in cover, and then you peek again, they can also end up spotting you, and then once again the enemy team can see where you're all at, and then next thing you know you're getting shot at from every angle or getting outflanked. So my recommended variant for the Gewehr 98 is the sniper for its long range engagement potential, as it's one of the best, if not the best, at its job. As you can see in this gameplay, I've got quite a few long shots off with it, and I've also been in those close quarter situations, but there are better snipers suited to being in that close range sort of gunfights, as they have reduced sweet spot and faster bullet travel speeds. Let me know what your thoughts are on this pick. Have you used the Gewehr 98 sniper before? Are you going to use it? Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other weapons you want me to cover. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, as well as guides, tips and tricks on Battlefield 1 and every Battlefield game to come, make sure to subscribe. And until the next one, have a good one.